Welcome back to Legal Link with your host, Scott Newmark of Cohen and Newmark, personal injury attorneys. We've got a very great guest this evening, Mr. Bimal Shah of BizActionCoach.com. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you, Scott.
Well, we're going to jump right in. I want to go with our audience. Tell them why, please, you got into this business of coaching, and what is your why?
All right. So, the number one job of an entrepreneur is to go out there and get a check. So let me tell you how it all got started. So I've been in the business for 20 years in the insurance and financial services industry, and one day an entrepreneur comes and asks me, I have this problem. My employees are not working. They're not productive. Can you fix them? So I tried to find out what's wrong. I walked up to the employees and asked them, what do you believe is the problem? What seems to be wrong? It's the boss that's what's wrong. Can you fix him? And then I went to him and said, I can fix this problem. And he asked me, what would it take? And I named a price. I didn't have anything, and he cut me a check. So that's how it all got started.
I like it. Share with our audience why coaching is important for an entrepreneur. Make them understand.
So I'm on a mission to build 1 million daily high-performing entrepreneurs to provide security from enemies of prosperity. I do it through my systems of coaching, planning, and accountability. And coaching, everybody needs a coach. Every entrepreneur needs a coach. Your brain is like a tin can surrounded by 1,000 magnets. There's not a single entrepreneur whose brain doesn't stay still. And as a coach, we can keep entrepreneurs focused, on track, be accountable, and achieve their vision and goals faster than they can do it themselves. And we have a program where they achieve their 3-year vision in 1 year through the 1-year breakthrough coaching system.
Share with our audience, please, why it's important to work with you as opposed to other business coaches, and how do the entrepreneurs and other individuals know that you're really vested in their success?
So most of the coaching that's out there, majority of the coaching that's out there, it's passed on from the creator to the coaches. And many a times when you have these materials, these binders, these handouts, there's a lot of work, and most of the entrepreneurs are confused as to how to fit this into their real life and real situations. And it doesn't. The reality is it doesn't. So I do it completely customized on a whiteboard where they see immediate results on the spot, and they can walk away with solutions and strategies that can be implemented within days or weeks of the workshop being done. And that's what makes me different. It's totally customized, totally unique, totally different, and it's totally, out of the blue when we do it on the spot. And many of the coaches out there don't even have the guts to go out there in a whiteboard and face all the questions that an entrepreneur has to ask because they may not have prepared for it or have the materials for it. And that's what makes us different. Also, we have a unique guarantee in our coaching program through collaboration coaching and an ongoing accountability. We offer an action taker's guarantee that if they take the actions that we talk about in the workshop by the time they need to take, they will see the results. And if they don't see it, if they've done everything that we talked about, they get their money back, plain and simple.
How do you help the entrepreneurs get to where they want to be faster, better, and more efficiently? Share some of your secrets for that.
So the way I do it is I have a unique system called coaching, planning, and accountability. And the way I do it is I do it on the spot with the entrepreneurs when I'm doing the workshops. So we have 3-tiered systems. In the workshops, we talk about strategies, ideas, and things that can be implemented right away. Now, once that is done, and then we have the next workshop is in the 15-day period. And in that 15 days, we have a unique system called collaborative coaching, where whatever actions they are taking, I can see them, and also I can, support them through comments or strategies or support while they're doing it. So before we come and meet in 15 days, we have already addressed all the challenges they have faced in the 15-day period. And that's how they see success, because it's an ongoing collaborative coaching, planning, and accountability system.
Do you also train and teach and coach the employees of the entrepreneurs in certain skill sets that they need to develop to help the business grow as well?
Absolutely.
Share that
Absolutely.
with us.
So this is what many other coaches don't do, is where I come in there and train their employees wherever you need them to be trained, whether it's productivity skills, sales skills, closing skills, presentation skills, speaking skills. We do role plays. So there's all kind of skill sets that I will teach each and every employee, and it's totally customized, and they learn that, and that's the biggest benefit that the entrepreneurs would receive. Now, statistics show that 70% of the employees are disengaged or not engaged at work, and this was a study done over 25 million employees worldwide. And 70% are not engaged. So this can be a huge boost to the business where, you can make your employees be more productive organically from the inside instead of hiring more bad people.
No, that's very important. I'm glad you shared that with our audience. Let me ask you, what is the way that people get to know you and your coaching style? Share that with us.
So the best way to know me is attend my free workshop that I offer to qualified entrepreneurs, and they can register for that at www.theoneyearbreakthrough.com. Again, it's www.theoneyearbreakthrough.com. Now, in this workshop, you're guaranteed to walk away with these 3 results for free. The first result is you will relieve your biggest pain and challenge or frustration. So I ask you a question, what's your biggest pain, what's your biggest challenge or frustration, and you walk away with strategies that will help you resolve that. The second outcome is you build your 3-year vision. And then the third outcome is you get a roadmap on how to achieve that 3-year vision in 1 year. Now, if you like what you see, you take the next steps. So this way you get to know my coaching style, you get to see the results that I'm going to deliver, you can see the roadmap, and you can see this is actually doable than what, is just not hearsay.
Can you share with our audience in terms of how much should they be looking to invest in your coaching system, and why should they be investing?
All right. So this is where we also offer a very highly customized approach on the fee structure. So I divide it into 2 tiers, and it's very simple. I take a base of what you make currently. What is an investment of what you make currently that you're willing to make in yourself to grow your business to the next level in a 12-month period? It's very focused, very specific. There are clear benchmarks and measurability targets. And, we come up with a percentage based on that. And then we come up with a success fee, which is, performance tiered fee. So I'm the only coach that, is fully vested in your success, because if you make money and if you exceed a certain goal in your business or certain, benchmarks, then I get paid. And this is the way I structured it. So I'm fully vested in their success, in your success.
Can you share with our audience where your service areas are and where your office is actually
Absolutely.
located?
So my office is in Boca Raton, right before the Intercoastal Bridge on Palmetto Park Road. You make a left, the first office building, go up to the 2nd floor, come up to the 4th, and the only office with double doors on that floor. So this is very specific. You know exactly how to get to my office. Our services include, anything that the entrepreneur wants to achieve in their business from a goal standpoint. So we start with a vivid vision. And, that vision is very detailed, very specific. We go to the granular detail of what your vision includes. Who's your customers, who's your employees, who's your product, who's your service. Every little detail about your vision. And then we build a roadmap to that. And whatever it takes to achieve that roadmap, we do all the big picture planning, whether it's marketing, whether it's productivity, whether it's financials. We look at the big picture of every aspect and do the planning for it, and provide a seamless execution for it with a structured coaching, planning, and accountability system.
Well, I can tell. I know there's got to be a lot of entrepreneurs watching, and they're going to want to take advantage of many of the things you offered. Share with them, if you could, how they can further get in contact with you. How do they find you to take advantage of these wonderful opportunities?
So the first step is, register yourself for the 1-year breakthrough workshop. It's www.theoneyearbreakthrough.com. And you can also reach us, calling us at 954-917-0740 or toll free 1-866-9-PLAN-MY-FUTURE. You can also email us at info@bizactioncoach.com. Also, I've written a book. It's on Amazon and also in all the stores in U.S. and North America. It's called The Daily Happiness Multiplier. You can purchase that book and get to know a lot of my philosophy and coaching and concepts.
Well, that is wonderful. Thank you so much for appearing
Scott.
tonight.
Thank you,
I really
Scott.
appreciate it. I learned a lot. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.